Yo, what's going on, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be doing some more Mega Draft reviews. It is the last day of the season, and I am top 1500. Did tilt a little bit, but almost fully recovered. So yeah, let's get into the first match. Alright, so I'm going to do something different this time. I'm actually just going to skip to the end, just because I know some people don't want to wait this long. Alright, hold on, just give me a sec. Alright, we're back. So, let's just go over the review. So, I have first and last pick, so I pick Log first, get Small Spell. And at the beginning of the draft, I realized that Graveyard looked really good because there's no poison, and all the good counters of Graveyard are like swarmy things. He goes ahead and picks Zappies and Mighty Miner. Zappies because there's no Fireball, and Mighty Miner because that's the only reset to him. I go Valkyrie for the Zappies, and also can be used for the Mighty Miner too. I go for the Rage because I think he's going to try and pick like Bats or Skarmory or Spirit Goblin or something for the Graveyard. He goes for a Prince and Miner. He probably goes Prince because he wants some more like additional pressure and maybe a big tank killer. And he goes Miner probably just for like usually guaranteed tower damage. I go for Goblins and Skeleton King. I go for Goblins because I want something to catch the Miner with, and it's also useful to to distract the Prince. I go Skeleton King because I'm building a graveyard deck. I want a second tank because I know that I'm going to have to probably use my Valk for the Zappies, so I need something else. And his ability is also good when things die. He goes for a Barb Barrel and Electro Spear. He probably wants Barb Barrel just for the Goblins. Electro Spear's probably just there for cycle, and in case he needs something else for my Skeleton King. I go for a Graveyard and Tombstone. Obviously, Graveyard is the win condition I'm going towards, so I picked that. And Tombstone will be really good against the Mighty Miner and Prince. So definitely a really good pick there. And his last pick, he picks Ice Wizard and Rocket. He picks Ice Wizard for the Graveyard, and he picks Rocket probably just for like some damage on the tower in case he like can't break through. And my last pick here is going to be Hog Rider. Because if you look at all the things that he has right now, he doesn't have a building, he doesn't have a fisherman, he doesn't have a tornado, so the Hog's probably going to be pretty tricky for him to deal with, and you're going to see in this match that yes, it will be. So yeah, let's just get into it. What am I going to pick? Okay, I picked the Hog now. I think it said the game picked it for me, but I picked it for myself. He says good luck. We don't say good luck because I want to win. Log, and I don't know if you know it or not, but if you put the the miner in the corner he put it on, and then log it back, like using, like don't put it like directly on the miner, but just as far away as you can to hit him, it actually will let the other tower hit him, so definitely a good tip there. It can save you a few hundred damage. I go Hog Rider at the exact same time he goes Zappy, so I get a hit, but the Prince is also pretty good. Tombstone is really good here because he has nothing to take care of it. And Skeleton King comes around the corner and is exactly just perfect. Like, that's exactly what I wanted because I already have more, damage on this tower. And I know right now that he doesn't have his Zappies, and that's definitely his best card in the Graveyard, and he just plays Ice Wizard, and my Skeleton King is gonna, tank for the Ice Wizard. So I'm gonna go for a Graveyard here. Log the Mighty Miner, or pop the ability, sorry, and then Mighty Miner. Wait, that's not my mid-set. Anyway. Go Goblins here so I don't lose my tower, because, I don't really want to do that. He's up a lot of Elixir right now, and I know this. So I'm just going to let this Miner connect. If I overcommit on that, I could easily lost the game, but I'm just going to reset. He goes Zappies back again. This time I actually didn't, I'm pretty sure we played at the exact same time, so that's pretty convenient for me. Again, Tombstone just cleans up. I try to do the same thing with the Skeleton King again, but unfortunately it doesn't work. I'm just going to let this die because he's going to pop the ability and my Skeletons aren't going to do anything. Go for a Valkyrie in the middle, does a fine job. Go Goblins here, Cycle on the right, because I don't know what to do. He goes for that. I'm just going to log Miner, Skeleton King on it too. It's also for the Ice Wizard. And I go for a Hog Rider Graveyard. You might think that seems pretty strange, but the Hog's going to tank and it can get damage, almost gets a second swing, but it only gets one. So pretty scary. Like, this looks pretty scary. Like, he has Mighty Miner, a Prince, and then Zappy, Prince, Ice Wiz. And my hand right now can definitely deal with it, but the only reason I won this match is because of this Tombstone. That was my saving grace. The Tombstone was so clutch here. And sorry. I don't know if you noticed where I put the Valkyrie. Let's just rewind a bit. So where do I put her? Yeah, I put her right there. And if you notice, I didn't put her right on top of the Mighty Miner and the Prince. I put her more so towards like the right of the Tombstone because she's going to walk towards the Mighty Miner and Prince, but it's also going to kite the Prince over. so that the Prince doesn't go into my tower, so I don't have to do something else for it. He goes for a Miner, I go for a Skeleton King because I can afford it right now. I'm just going to go for another Hog Rider Graveyard. Unfortunately, he does predict it, so Hog Rider doesn't break through, but we are going to get, like, rage damage. I don't even know if we got the Skeleton Chip or not, but forcing the Barber on the left, we defend again. Tombstone really clutch. Catches Miner with Goblins. That's a really bad ability, too, so I'm going again. He goes Prince to back, so pretty convenient. We do get a Hog hit here. Almost get a second one, but Ice Wiz and Zappies are really overpowered, and they're, slowing. So Tombstone in the middle again, take care of the Prince. Ice Wiz walking down the lane. We got a Hog Rider incoming with a Graveyard. He's going to try to go in for something. Well, sorry, he does go in for something, so I can't go for my Graveyard, but we do get a Hog hit. And at this point, I know I can just, like, Spell Cycle him, so I'm going for, like, a Rage Log whenever he puts Zappies, just for, like, good damage. Go Valkyrie here, because I need to take care of those before I can go Hog Rider. Take care of the Prince, that's on the Tombstone. And at this point, there's 72 HP. He's going to go for a Rocket. I say good game, because I know there's nothing he can do. Go for the Log, go for the Goblins, go for the Rage, and that is good game. So, definitely a bit of, like, weird picks there, but as you can see, it ended up working out. He didn't have anything too good for the Graveyard, and the only good thing he did have for the Graveyard, which is, like, Zappies and Ice Wiz. The Zappies were usually have to be safe for the Hog, and I can usually tank for the Ice Wiz with something else, so definitely pretty good picks there. And I think we're also going to watch this replay against Wings, because it was also just a beautiful match. Alright, so again, we're going to skip to the end. Whoa. I didn't mean to the very, very end. No, okay. Also, just let me know if you guys prefer this type of fast Mega Draft review, because usually I would take more time to go in depth about why I picked what I picked, but I've seen some people say I need to cut the videos or add more energy, and I definitely agree. So I'm just gonna try to see what's preferred. So anyway, he gets the first and last pick, so he picks Fireball, and the reason he picks Fireball is because there's a Mother Witch and Flying Machine, so it's going to be good against those. He picks Fireball, then I go for Flying Machine Monk, and I go for the Flying Machine because there's nothing here that's really good against the Flying Machine. There's Skeleton Dragon's Minion Horde, and obviously those die to Fireball, so that's not a good choice, so the best choice is just to take the Flying Machine myself. And I go for the Monk because it can deflect a lot of the cards available here. He picked Rascals and Mother Witch. But there's Minion Horde, there's Goblin Gang, Flying Machine, Mother Witch, so that's why I picked the Monk. He picks Delivery, he picks Golden Knight and he picks Delivery. And I was actually thinking in my head, I was like, Golden Knight, okay, it makes kind of sense. But why the Delivery? Why would you want a Delivery, even though I only picked Flying Machine and Monk? And the only thing that made sense in my head is that he was going to go Rascals. So he picks that. And then I go for Rage Mega Knight. I go Rage because I'm thinking of building a Ram Rider deck, and Ram Rider paired with Rage is really deadly. And I picked the Mega Knight because I'm thinking he's going to pick Rascals, so it's definitely the best thing that's left there. And then he goes Rascals, which was actually really good on my end, figuring out what he was doing. Goes Rascals, then he goes Mother Witch. Probably goes Mother Witch because he has the Fireball, but I also have a Monk, so she's going to die if I pop the ability. And she's pretty fragile anyways. I go for a Heal Spirit and Fisherman. I just go for I go for the Fisherman because I want just something that can pull in win conditions like Ram Riders or Hogs or Giants or RGs or Goblin Giants or Electro Giants, stuff like that. But I don't want to have a building in this deck because typically your Bridge Spam decks don't have buildings. And Heal Spirit just for cycling can be good for healing things up. He's going to go for a Cage and Drill, probably Cage just because he's predicting that I'm probably going to go for a Bridge Spam or some sort of tank deck like Goblin Giant. And then he goes for Goblin Joe for his win condition, which is fine for him. But anyway, I pick Ghost for the Goblin Drill, and I pick Ram Rider for my win condition. I've been going towards it the entire time. And his last pick here is going to be Minion Horde, and that's actually a decent pick because I don't really have anything that's too good for it. I have Rage, Heal Spirit, and Flying Machine. But those two things, it's just not very consistent. But I do have the Monk, however, so the Monk is going to do really good against them. Not to mention that he picked it. His Minion Horde's only level 10, so that actually helped me quite a lot because even though it's only one level in difference, that one level can make a huge impact on the match because, let's say, for example, your Miner's level 11, and, I don't know, let's say his is 10, if this was actually a normal match, not Mega Draft, if you guys got 30 Miner shots, he'd get, hundreds of less damage, you could win. So yeah, anyway, into the match here, see, let's just rewind a tiny bit, I just can't remember what I was doing. So I go Ghost, and then Fisherman, take care of that. Gonna go for Ram Rider. He has Cage, that's fine. We're gonna go Mega Knight. And at this exact moment, you can see that I'm healing Heal Spirit, or hovering Heal Spirit. And I'm actually like predicting he's gonna go Minion Horde because obviously I don't have anything good for it. Except for the Monk, but I don't have enough to play the Monk right now, and even if I did, like, if he didn't end up playing Minion Horde, it'd be kind of awkward, but it still could have worked out. But anyway, I'm gonna get my Heal Spirit ready, my Rage ready. I do it almost immediately as soon as I see it. Yep. Boom. Take care of most of them. I do miss too, but still, it was a good play nonetheless. Accidentally do let the Gold Knight lock on for a little bit of damage, but it's not the end of the world. Go for a Ghost here. Ghost is really good against the Joel in this matchup. Usually I'm going to want to save the Ghost for that. He was laughing on the side, not sure why, and crying. Go for a Ram Rider opposite lane. And, you know, we do actually get a connection. That's pretty good. Flying Machine is going to mostly take care of the Mother Witch. Spawns a little like John Pork on the side. I don't really care, though. Takes care of the Mother Witch. We're up 2 Elixir right now, so that's pretty good. I just got Mega Knight at the back because I just want to reset and like get a push going. Fisherman here. Also, I never Fisherman behind the tower because if he goes like Golden Knight or something, then, you know, I'm kind of screwed. Also, good heal there. I'm going to heal a lot of stuff up. And as you can see, we have a lot of stuff on the board right now. We're going to get a huge connection with the Flying Machine and Ram Rider. Fisherman's going to town on the little piggies. He's going to go for a Desperation Gold Knight Minion Horde, but unfortunately for him, I Flying Machine Monk. So, go for another Ram Rider. Go for the Rage. And, oh, I thought that was game. Never mind. Not game, apparently. So we go for our Ghost. More people are crying. I'm just spamming at this point because I know like he doesn't have his Cajun cycle. I let the Mother Witch go because the other side is weaker. Goes for Rascals. Let's go Mega Knight back. Always make sure the player match is slow, even if you're like only 400 HP away from winning. Just know that if you slip up once, that could be lost and you could just throw the match. Anyway, Ram Rider getting stuck behind the Monk's fat ass. And we actually do connect to the tower, so that is a good game. So yeah, pretty good game there. Pretty happy with it, pretty happy with my draft, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just let me know if you prefer like this fast style of like commentary as opposed to me like actually taking my time. Because I just did 2 reviews, and the time it usually takes me to do 1 if it's actually a really good match. So yeah. I will probably post some gameplay later. Well, not later, but I'll record some gameplay later. There probably won't be audio, though, because during these matches, I'm not really going to want to commentate because that gets me distracted. So, yeah. Hope you enjoy the video. Hopefully, I get top 1,000, 1,500. So, yeah. See you guys in the next one. Didn't mean to scroll over the Clan Wars. But, yeah. See you in the next one.